I'm Carey Williams, and this is Chasing Happiness. The earliest moment I have regarding video games would be I was either 4 or 5 years old, and my grandmother got me a black and white television and the all-black Vader version of the Atari 2600. I got that along with like a shoebox of games, which were kind of like the Misfit of Island of Misfit Toys games, because instead of having like Frogger, I had Freeway. Instead of having Space Invaders, I had Spider Fighter. It was like they had went the complete opposite track of the mainstream popular video games. The Atari didn't blow me away. So like, I mean, it's my earliest memory, but my best video game memory of like young childhood would be the Nintendo Entertainment System. I remember my uncle owned a video rental store that rented them, and we lived in Pittsburgh. He still lived in our hometown, and he had us go pick up the consoles for his store, because back in the day when they rented Nintendos, he had us go pick up 3 of them at a local Sam's Club, which was called Pace at the time. And I remember being the Charlie Brown walking around wah, 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 as they're loading the cart with Nintendo related to, you know, materials, games, and systems for my uncle's store. I remember them grabbing a 4th one and throwing it in there, and then my father indicating for me to pick out my very first game, which was Contra. I used to collect a lot of things, and I've kind of taken my focus down to just specific things, just because it's a huge animal anymore. I mean, if you collect one thing, it can be an endless abyss of things to collect. I've focused my video game collecting down to original Nintendo, and I'm a complete in box collector. I'm trying to get the entire Nintendo catalog, at least the NTSC one, for the time being, complete in box. All in total, I'm in the 500s for the cartridges, and complete in box, I'm in the 300s. The other collectible that I do that's not gaming related is Transformers. So like, I have a track for video games and a track for toys. And for Transformers, I originally got into it because of G1. I had a love for the G1 stuff. And I have all those that I wanted from childhood. I picked those up and a bunch of other ones. But I've now moved on to the Masterpiece stuff because I want them to look the way they did in the cartoons. And that's the big 2 collection tracks that I currently have, is NES and Masterpiece Transformers. My favorite childhood memory of playing video games is at my cousin Eric's house. I spent the weekend, and we had rented Contra for the first time. This is prior to me even owning a Nintendo or buying any games for it. Me and one of his friends had slept over, and we just stayed up all night listening to 80s music and playing Contra. My favorite console of all time is the original Nintendo. I had the most fun playing it. It holds the most nostalgia for me. It had the greatest lifespan in my household, and I mean, most of my childhood memories of like playing games is on that console. And my favorite game for it would probably be Contra, just because it was the first game I got. I was just Twitter-pated with it. I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen before, and I currently hold the world record for that game. Am I a collector more or a gamer more? It's a tough question because it's like waxed and waned over the years. I would say in the times that I have free time, I'm a gamer. And in the times that I have money to spend but not free time, I'm a collector. But it's both kind of tapered off a little bit for me over the years, because I put a lot more focus into the business now, because I want my video game and collectible toy store to be successful. So rather than like focus on my own personal adventures. I more focus on the store's adventures and the cool stuff that I can have there. And every once in a while I sneak a piece or two home for myself. Hi, Alan. Gonna go ahead and do my terrible run through on 1943 for everybody to laugh at, since I haven't played the game probably in like 10 years. But let's see how we do. Okay, so I guess you put some points in. Let's go offensive power all across the board. Alrighty, my yellow aircraft carrier, lovely. I don't know why, but it makes me think of the tailspin airplane. Got Baloo driving while Kit annihilates the Germans, or whatever group of fellows this is that I'm annihilating. Oh, it's getting hairy. Using my other button for lightning to be found everywhere. I believe I'm supposed to play till I die once. We'll see how long that is. Tap, tap, taparoo. I like how when they turn around they are then white, because they're like upside down apparently. Because you know, everybody knows that the top side of an airplane is green and the bottom is yellow. It's just the way she goes. Ugh. Oh man, visual contact. And I got shot already. I have a hard time with the split attention of looking forward and what's around me at the same time. And there we go. Looks fun. Shooting little ring dings at him here. Hope the next weapon's cooler than this one, because I'm not really a fan. Oh man, it's about to get real, I think. Nope. Alright, maybe a little bit. Oh man, take out the guns. What you got? Baloo did his little barrel roll. Oh man, at least I made it past the first level. 100%, baby. I don't know, you know, points probably aren't good. The skill level is definitely not good. We'll see who's going to have my number. My recollection of this game is I thought it was a one-hit death on it, so maybe I'm thinking of 1942. I don't know if I'm just recollecting incorrectly, or if, you know, you get a couple mulligans. Especially seeing as I picked offense versus defense for my stats. Well, got some new guys. Come on. Need a new weapon pickup here. And yes, we are those people that are filming a TV screen with a camera, because I don't feel like trying to capture it separately and talk on the video. So judge me if you want. Now, I don't know if I should be saving up my power for the bosses or for when the screen's all flooded with guys. I'm really getting the itch to use it for sure. Yeah, that was the right time. It needed to be. Oh man, visual contact again. It's about to get real. It's like a hive of bees. I don't think they fly. Did I just pick up a cow? I feel like either that or I'm seeing things. I swear to God there was a cow icon on the screen that I just went over earlier. Can you imagine if like one airplane did this much damage in a military skirmish? Like, how many did you take out? Oh, you're like 140 of them. There it is. Terrible. I'm Carey Williams from Warp Zone. Thanks for having me. This was a ton of fun. Let's destroy Unicron.